Well, the crowds marking the 70th anniversary of D-Day are gone, but the memories remain. And our very own Matthew Wocks was in Juno Beach this past weekend to share the story of one young Canadian.
Today is June 7th. Yesterday was the 70th anniversary of D-Day. The delegations have gone home, but the people still remain to pay their respects. I'm standing on Juno Beach. It was here 70 years ago, on June the 6th, 1944, that Canadian soldiers stormed the beach and liberated France. One of those soldiers was Leslie Dalton Jenkinson from Michelle, British Columbia. Known by his friends and family as Jimmy, Leslie first tried to enlist, but was underage. His younger sister, Frances, remembers.
He had enlisted earlier, and my father went to the recruiting officer and told him he was too young. He was only 15. The second time, my dad let him go.
He was shipped off to Vancouver and then Calgary for training with the 1st Battalion, Scottish Regiment.
And then he come, to say goodbye that he was going overseas. And once my brother joined the army, my parents never missed a news broadcast. And woe betide you if it made a noise when the news was on the radio. Seriously.
As for why everyone called him Jimmy, even his sister doesn't know.
People were strange in Michelle. He was registered as Leslie Dalton, but they always called him Jimmy. Don't ask me.
Jimmy was shipped off to London, and on June 6, 1944, his battalion was one of the first to land at Mike's sector on Juno Beach. Frances was 13 years old when news of Jimmy's fate finally reached home.
You knew if the guy's bringing you a telegram, that's what it would be in them days. People didn't send telegrams to say hello. He brought the telegram at 8 o'clock in the morning. And my mother went down to answer the door, and we were upstairs, and we heard her let out a scream, and that's what it was. If a telegram told her that he had been killed on June the 6th.
Like other Canadian veterans killed on D-Day, Jimmy is buried here at Beny-sur-Mer Cemetery in France. Frances never had a chance to visit her brother's gravesite, but you could say she's here in spirit with me. Frances is my grandmother, and Jimmy was my great-uncle. I grew up hearing stories about how he sacrificed his life at such a young age for Canada. On the 70th anniversary of D-Day, I'm here to pay my respects.
Well, something, it takes a long time to get over. I doubt if my parents ever did get over it. After 70 years, you will always picture him as he looked when he went overseas.
I'm Matthew Wocks for City News.